Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of our Kingdoms Reborn showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed the first one. We're going to start picking up the pace here going forward. I tried to make the first one very tutorial-ish and explanatory, if those words work. But today we really got to push it. So, expect slight mistakes, and correct me in the bottom little conversation piece down below, the comment sections as they're called, when that happens. But we got to push here. So, because of time, we got to push. We have food that we could use to buy up this land, and we have a decent amount of it. I could sell the food, but we're going to use that, and that to buy up some land. We're going to buy up some land here as well. Excellent. We got a crate from this tile here. I'm going to go with the coal crate because it's worth quite a lot of resource. Let's do that. We got the space there. We're going to click that to actually use the card and dump it into the storage. Don't do so if your storage is showing full. It will be wasted, as far as I know. Now, down here, we have this kind of line where things end. So we're going to go ahead and find ourselves some woodcutters. Not that one. We'll wait for this timer to happen there. Come on. Number 5. No, huh? Well, cabbage seed is good. We'll take that. Thank you very much. We did get the cabbage seeds, so we could start some farming up top here. Probably a good idea to get that going. But the little piggy farm is going to be an issue. So I'm not sure if I really don't want to put it in here. I want to have more housing. We can kind of have sort of libraries and bars and whatever else in here, schools and all that stuff in this sort of central area to cover most of this area. Pig farm. Kind of concerned about this guy. He's not really meant to fit anywhere, really. But I guess we'll do that. Or over here. No, we're gonna have to do him up here. We're gonna have to give him Alright, fine, there he goes. Let's drop the tree line for now, the tree visuals for now. Z for this beautiful pathways. Do that. We'll get a road around the pig farm for sure. Excellent. Alright, so we've got, the biggest thing we've got a problem with is our forestry right now. So we're going to go ahead and use that cabbage seed card right away. We could get pottery going. It does not consume trees like the other things do. We could put a potter up here somewhere. Kind of work around the rest with farms. It is lush territory up there, but so is any other spot that we're going to put a clay pit down. So if we put one in here, it's going to also be in pretty turf. Going to cause us some grief. There and there almost would work. So there would work. Okay. And what's that? Too far from the river? Oh, okay. That tile will work, and then we could stuff another one right beside it. But could we really? Not really. You're going to have to go like that. Okay. We'll put them in here, I guess. Like that. Now we'll put a road tucked in as good as we can around here to that guy. Perfect. Almost perfect. A little bit of a jaunt in the road. And then over somewhere else, let's put a bridge in here. We can just do this right across here, I suppose. There we go. I'm not sure if this is an intelligent spot for a road, but why not? Let's do like that. A crazy nice road there and a road there. Alright. Space kind of allocated there. We can put another pottery place in. And up here, somewhere we want this. You notice the unhappy faces. They do not like being near. They don't like having those really close. So this guy is gonna... he's gonna be squished if we put him up there. So let's put him right down near the edge of the... right there. And then we'll put a little B and a Y for a storage unit, and it can go right in there, and that can be just managed to disable all except for pottery and clay. Alright, let's do that. That'll get things rolling. I don't know if he's going to be close enough to housing. He might be. It might count close enough as across the river. Let's get speed going here. We definitely need these things input. We need some more stone gathered, so we can do that right away. Let's go gather and just the stone. We'll rip up the stone in that area. In fact, we can also get like a bunch of this cleared out. Housing-wise, we have 40 capacity, and we're only sitting at 26 people total. Lots of kids happening, but not much further than that. Another Potter, another Pig Ranch. No, I think we'll leave that. So we're just going to let that expire. We could do a lot, but we don't have a lot of money. There's some, but not a lot of money. We're going to go ahead with this guy and give, I don't know, the Fisher a boost so the numbers keep cranking up. We're doing okay on production here. Things are cruising along. Now, there's some cards here we haven't used. So this place has a consumption. It uses up 8 wood to produce 26 mushrooms. If we used like this upgrade, we increase the productivity of it, so it's now making 26 instead of whatever it was, 23, I don't know what that was. 30% increase, so 20. And now it's making 26 from the same 8 wood. But if we gave it a sustainability card, it will now use only 5 wood instead of 8 to produce the same output. Love it. Research finished, so we now have the trading post we can get into. Excellent. Let's again drop... No, you know what? Let's improve the wood cutting levels. Those sound effects are super fast because we're in fairly quick mode here. You've reached the maximum of 5 queued cards in your hand. 5 queued hands were converted into 1 wild card. All the hands are gone, and we got a card. We have unlocked the trading post. I am going to buy the trading post, not the trading port. I know we could use it here, but it just seems cheaty to fake it onto a lake. So we'll leave it. I guess we could put it up there. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe a mercantile area would be over here. I don't know. For now, though, I need to look at these cards again. I don't want that one. We'll re-roll. Nope, nothing great. And it just timed over, so... we could get trading ports, don't really care for that. We could do another fishing lodge, but we're not short on food at all. We have tons and tons of food. We get a tavern to improve situations for the people. That might be a good go. Now, we've got another card here. We don't have the money for the wheat card. We are really short on cash. Furniture would be nice. We don't have a lot of wood, though. So we'll wait on that. The immigration office is, I think, our next go-to. So, let's find a place for this beautiful tavern here. This area is probably going to be as central as we get for stuff. You notice as we move it away, the happy faces vanish. Right? Because it's out of range. So this will cover all those houses. It'll also cover everything out to like here. So we can put in a nice big fat housing area in that area. I like it. That's great. The immigration office can go somewhere up here. Let's see. Can it fit in there? No. Okay. Is there anything going to fit in there? Probably not. Not sure what else we'd fit in there, so let's, I'll go like this. I'm not sure if that's a great spot for it. I'm actually going to shut that guy off for the moment. Where are we going to put our first trading post? Well, we did say housing would be pretty abundant in there. We don't want to mess with this or crowd that area at all. The trading post isn't really relevant where it sits. It doesn't have to be connected or close by anything, so we'll just put them right in there. Caravans arrived to do some trade. Okay. We got a bunch of mushrooms. Let's go ahead and sell 80 of those. Not times 80. We want to minus 80. Now, first, let's check our medicine. 160. All right, not great, but we can buy more once we get this trading post going. We do have a wild card, which would literally let us build pretty much anything that we can get a card for right now. Cooperative fishing. No. We got cooperative fishing, which is 10% food fish production when there are 2 or more fishing lodges. We could get another fishing lodge. That'd be a nice boost. But we're going to get other cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell this one. Not very valuable for us. Houses with beer get 5 gold. That might be profitable. But I don't know that we're going to be really using that. Now, we also have a productivity card we should definitely use. So let's see. Productivity. What do we need more productivity on? Something that is... Oh. Output inventory full. Oh, look, it is too. Look at all that. Okay. I think our next choice then has to be going towards upgrading our town hall. Sell food. Did I get it? Oh, I got it just in time. Yes. Well, we could put in more mushrooms and start using the mushrooms instead of to eat. We could make a sellable resource off the, or a brewable resource off that. I will pass on that card right now. Upsala sent us a gift improving relations. Cool. Let's do a sell food. So we have 1,700 food. It's early winter. We're going to sell half the food, half the city's food. $4,400. That'll let us upgrade the town center. Adds another card. Each level does. Unfortunately, the top level leaves you with only 5 instead of 6. Sad. Town level 3, plus 10% for mines and quarry production. We also get the immigrant and the kidnap card. 2 different ways to get people. We can set trade offers, which is only really relevant multiplayer, as far as I know. It might be something the AI actually utilizes now, but maybe not. Let me grab a beverage here, a little parched. We've unlocked the Employment Bureau. Once built, you gain the ability to manage your population's workflow. Hey, I thought it would fit in there. I was hoping that memory served well. So our productivity, there we go. We've also got the tavern finished. Party time at the tavern. Productivity, maybe we go with something like the potter or the clay. Now, productivity cards are great for things like raw resource production. So let's focus that production and say, get to work there, guys. Get to work there. We'll go with, there's 3 options here. So normal, you can go with conserve resources. They get 30% reduction to their productivity, but they deplete less 30%. So that was awkwardly put. They take 100 stone or 100 coal out of the stockpile, and the stockpile only drops by 70. However, they get less per activity cycle. So you get more resources per source, but less per time. Or you could do the opposite and increase your productivity, but it depletes the stuff 30% faster. I think we'll just leave it on standard. Fine with that. We should be okay with the coal resources. Now, I would like a forester, so we can get an actual forestry department going, so let's do that. Another fishing lodge might be good. Not yet. Free reroll. Oh, it's going to bump us out of the way anyways. With another one. We'll cancel that. We could pass and drop the deck and ignore the deck. It throws it away, basically. Now, over here is a decent spot for our forestry to begin with. We may change it later, but it'll be a good spot to kind of crank out some lumber here. I'm going to go like that, and then we'll go a road in here, I think, and then maybe we'll put a little house or two across the... let's put a house like across the water here. Maybe 2 of them. That's plenty. We'd like another forestry card if we can get it. I'll pass on that one to try to roll a forestry card. Give it another reroll there. Now, if we want to reroll again, which I do, that's going to cost us a little coin. There we go. Worth it. Got the forestry. Submit. Now we're going to put that other forester right in here as well. Boom. Now, these guys are going to go pretty hog on this area. Now, they're going to prioritize, they're going to do both cut and plant, and non-fruit trees will be their goal. And they'll cut anything. So, they'll just keep the forestry cycling there. Now, I would like to have a small store yard here. Not a big one, just a basic small storage yard here to say disable and allow only wood in that storage yard. Don't want to crowd their space very much, but I do want them to have a quick access to drop their wood off, and then the people can gather what they need elsewhere. Alright, use up these guys. We got the coal working now. The coal mine is working, so we'll keep that one boosted. We're also going to give a productivity boost, because it'll increase productivity. We couldn't use an efficiency one because, or what is it called? This one here, the sustainability card, because they don't have an input. We can add 2 more workers to this. Do we have a lot of staff? I don't know if we got a lot of people right now. We really don't. Upgrade the improved shift. So 20% more productivity if the thing is full of people. Great. 73 stone is expensive, but it would increase our productivity of our coal mine a substantial amount. Now, the next thing I can do is put in a stone mine, if we can get one. Stone quarry. We'll always buy those sell food cards early on, because we are really producing a lot of food. There's a quarry. Excellent. We've got the trading post already. We could do another fishing lodge. They're pretty efficient, or pretty productive if you place them right, so let's do that. Can I get them in here? Ooh, that would be ideal. We didn't, huh? Let's switch this up. Never be afraid to change your plans. Okay, we'll put this fishing lodge then there. That's really highly productive. I think that's fine there. Yeah, it is. And there with the road. And then we'll put those houses back in there. Boop. And boom. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and prioritize those 2 houses so they get built. So these guys will have people when they get built. Alright, quarry output is full there, okay? This guy needs to be finished. Why is that not finished all this time? Weird. Are we that bad on wood? No, we got lots of wood. Let's get that done, guys. Now, the priority, notice this was prioritized before it was finished. Priority sticks when you finish building, so I'll put inventory is full. Yeah, I know. We have nowhere to put it. Somebody's got to get to work here. Finish that thing. Come on. There you go, ma'am. Who's this? Way to go, Natalie. You go, Natalie. Let you work fast, 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 fast. Come on, girl. You got this. Yes. All right. Manage that and disallow all. What I want that thing to be doing is providing us with a spot for coal. First of all, we also want to provide a spot for the lovely papayas that we're gathering. If there's coconut, we'll put it elsewhere because there's not a lot of coconut coming in. There's a fair amount of papaya though. And then some game meat in there as well. The leather, no, let's not stock the leather. Let's let the leather go here. Anything else that we desperately need out of here? Not really. We'll go ahead and close that up. Let them have a space to stockpile their stuff. And hopefully the laborers are few, so we gotta upgrade that problem. Oops. Let's really crank up the laborers there. Now, you guys should not be too overworked. We do have the fruit as our top priority. We could do this in the priorities of the employee bureau. Not anymore. Oh, set job. Oh, set job priority. Dum da dum dum. So this is the overall job priority. So we can choose whether the workers, the employees, go to mushroom farms before forestry and so on. I think our priority is probably just fine. It is kind of exactly how I want this. Unlock influence points. Excellent. So this guy has a star on him, which means even though he's at the bottom of this list, he is being forced to have his work first. So I do want the houses to start stockpiling coal before I want anything else. Now we are going to be having issues again with storage yards. So let's go ahead and add one more row of these 4 by 6 yards there. Again, more inventory. We're out of storage yards space. That's the problem here. Everybody's sitting around. You have 0 influence, minus 20 penalty applied to a negative influence. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why? Because our territory upkeep is no longer cash. It's now done by influence. So we need to gain more influence. By doing so, we do so by population, town halls, and beautiful buildings like the archery and stuff. Fruit gatherers are fine. Furniture's fine. Match, we'll pass that one. I don't think we do another mushroom farm right now. Lots of options, nothing of value to do. Okay, actually, we got a free reroll, we'll do that. Nope, nothing yet. Alright, we'll get to that archery momentarily. Is he there yet? Archery Barracks when we have 14 houses. We don't have enough housing right now to do that. Our housing needs to improve. We do have the housing, I should say, but we don't have the we have housing for our people, we just don't have enough houses, low-level houses to count for that. So we're going to go ahead and do just a road along there for now. Caravans arrive for trade. Good. Let's throw off some of this papaya again. How are we doing on medicines? Down to 75. Okay, it's very, very soon going to be time to sort that out. So we have a trading post here now, so we can do this without having to wait for that guy to wander by. Let's go ahead with medicinal herb, because we are running short on the medicinal herb. Let's do that as our new research. Now, trading posts. Currently, he can transport 180 units. Okay, we could spend $200 to allow him to move another 120. Great. We can upgrade his delivery time. Minus 30% the time it takes for traders to arrive. So it's a plus 50 efficiency. Excellent. Upgrade free fee discount, so he charges us 5% less. Lovely. Now he's only charging us 20. The other guy that wanders by charges us 25 all the time. So this is a better way to sell stuff. So let's start by seeing what we can do for, say, let's say if we added 100 medicine. That would be a lot of money. We have a lot of food we could sell. So let's see, go to 300. We have $4,900. We can't afford that. If we did 200, and then maybe sold off 100 of something, I'm going to say probably we'll be selling off our papaya again. So let's go minus 100 here. And we got a 2,800 deficit from that. $1,500. We made 3,000 in trade. We get a new company's card. Minus 10% fee for trading companies. That's really good. It could go in there. We'll store them in there for now. It's not going to affect because we don't have a trading company. Neither is this because we don't have beer yet. Alright, Quarry. Let's get that in. There's going to be space over here for a quarry. And I think... Oh, that's perfect, actually. Not quite there, huh? Can I put them there? I can. Excellent. Oop, like that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Is that enough? Oh, that is enough room for a storage yard. Oh, happy day. Alright, we'll leave this as a whatever storage yard for now. No, actually we won't. We'll make this as a stone storage yard only. There you go. Make the stone there. Now, that will, if I disallowed all the stone in these, then it would be pushed over to there. Don't really need to do that yet. But our houses have a need for some stone. So, it's winter, midwinter right now. So we're using quite a lot of... we've got all our storage jars are full. If we could empty them out, that would be a plus. We do also have a spot where we can use a bunch of this stone. 20 per household. So 200 for these 10 houses. We shift-click that, and it insulates 10 houses for our 200 stone. Now the amount of heat efficiency goes up, right? So 20% increase to the amount to the amount of heat provided from each unit of wood. We have wood, but we also have coal. So if we stopped all the houses from using wood, they would use only the coal. Now I could increase the workload on the coal, which probably is a good idea. We're a little short on staffing though at the moment, so maybe not quite yet. I want to make sure things like this pig farm stay focused all the time. Our mushrooms and our berries, those we want to be always producing whenever possible. The hunting lodge, it's less vital, I suppose. Still have a lot of build to do, so let's crank that speed right up and keep things going. Starting to speed up a little bit here. It's midwinter, late winter. At the end of winter time, I think we're okay to consider selling off the food. How's the numbers going? Still going up? We're pretty steady right now. So let's go ahead and... Oop, there's the end of the season, I think. Alright, it is now early spring. We have 2,200 food, so we're going to sell 1,150-ish food for 5,700 bucks. Excellent. Town center upgrade must go. Warehouses are now a thing. So good. Okay. We can set delivery targets now to start doing proper logistics, increasing, adding in warehouses as well, which will be wonderful. I'm actually going to go ahead and remove this one right now, and that'll be our first spot for a warehouse. You plop it down there. Notice the stacked food here. It's not wasted. It's just inaccessible until it gets picked up. So we'll set this one, disallow, and we'll do this one to allow the coal in here from this coal mine. We'll allow the food stuff that we had, actually the leather can go in there as, not leather, because that'll just stock up for now. We don't have anything to do with it. We'll leave it elsewhere. Game meat, papaya, coconut. I don't think they're getting any other stuff in there, so that's probably good there. Good. We'll stock that up, and now this needs to be our top priority build job. Alright, we got 5 cards. Do we use one up? Yes, I'm going to pass on that one. Another warehouse. Excellent. Don't need another coal mine. The wheat seeds would be wonderful. Another sell food card for later would be great. We're probably okay on foresters and fishing lodges. And that's okay for now. We have shifted to only coal supply. So maybe soon we'll be able to put in the furniture, but I want to make sure that's still positive. That growth is happening good there. Now, we haven't any surplus population right now, but our immigration house has been off, so let's go ahead and let that happen. I'm not going to start it, so it doesn't keep prioritizing, but... How's the medicine? We have a good stock of medicine now. Okay. We also have a lot of wood available. Now, if you notice, the papaya is $6. We were selling it with that card. We sell it for $5. So that card is not ideal. We're going to sell off like 120 of these leather. Other direction. Minus 120. Then we got 180 stock that we can also sell off. Let's go ahead with minus 180 here. We'll just sell off some stuff, let that thing do its thing. 1,500 bucks, great. Let's use our speed boost on our coal mine. What else can we use it on? We could use it on the fruit gatherers, or we could use it on the mushroom. Let's go ahead and use it on the mushroom. Get it a little... We don't want to let that sit full, because that's a waste. Warehouse can go in as well. I'm thinking this one's not finished, so we'll plop it in over here and make it our stone warehouse. Manage this guy for nothing except for stone. Now, that seems a little excessive, but I do want a full quarry going aggressively. We're going to go with rapid mining on the quarry, because every province has stone in it. By the tens of thousands. We're never going to have an issue with not enough stone. This province here, for instance, has 19,000 stone. This one has another 16,000 and the coal. So we can put another quarry right beside it and be pulling off of 2 separate stockpiles. Crazy amounts. Alright. What do we do? What do we do? Speed things up is what we do, Drake. Let's let that roll. We need some more housing put in to get that archery thing working. So let's go ahead and make sure they get those 2 houses done as soon as possible, guys. We got to clear all the space. Looks like, who's this? Kylie, and Betty. Look at them pounding out those houses, and soon we'll get our first archery table, or archery room. There we go, Archer's Barracks. Now, this guy's interesting because he's based on, he's our influence producer. Oh, looks like we can snug it in there. Oh, that's so perfect. A little spot or 2 in between, but that's fine. That is so good. Oops, no. I want to do that. I love that. That is just pure beauty right there. Now, this guy is going to actually provide our town with influence. It'll consume wood, but it'll give influence to the town to allow us to manage things like, well, right now we're... Oops, we're zoomed out too far. Right now we have a negative influence, which is costing us a number of things, but Luna's gifted us some coin. Well, thank you, Luna. All right, another trade time available. So it's really, really quick. We get 400 in the wood, so not as much. Let's go ahead with minus 300 on the fruit. We are obviously heavy on the fruit trading, but that's working well for us. We could put another pig farm in. They are very, very valuable overall in the long term, so I think we'll go ahead with that. We're good on the immigration. We could do charcoal, using some of this wood to produce coal, but I think our coal mines are gonna handle things nicely for us. Again, another mushroom farm would allow us more mushroom supply. I'm going to pass on that. There's our warehouse. We don't have the beer brewery thing yet because we don't have breweries. Or we don't have wheat yet. And the stone quarry. And I'll stop there. We got some things to do with these. So let's change this up again. We've got a spot here that's not finished, so we'll go ahead and swap that out for a general storage warehouse. These can all be turned into warehouses eventually. We did get that other pig farm, so I'd like to maybe find a space to put him. We could put him right next to his other pig farm friend. Probably going to be great for us. Caravan's arrived. Pass. He's too expensive. We don't need the money right now, and we can do something else with it. We need 30,000 bucks to unlock the next town center, which is very expensive, but it would give a 10% industrial production. So anything that's counted as an industrial building, I don't know if it actually shows their category here, or if it's the cards. No, industry buildings are listed separately. So industry building would be like this. This is considered an industry. Right? Yes, it is. We can put in another quarry. Like we said, we got some interest in having... Mine must be back to a mountain. It is. Oh, I wasn't close enough. Okay. There we go. I could do that. That would be very nice. And I don't know which one he's going to land on. Which does this cover? Well, let's find out. Let's pop that in there and see. This one has 19,000. This one doesn't say how much it's got. No, we're not stocking. We're not over pushing the limits on that one. I'll cancel that. You know what? We'll cancel. Let that flip over to get us another wild card. Let's let things roll on along. Keep that boosted, and we'll give this guy a boost over here as well. Now, I want this warehouse done, and I want this warehouse done. Is the other warehouse finished? No. So let's let those happen. We're short on stone. We have stone stock up here in the hills. Is there any elsewhere? I'm just kind of literally like blanket clearing the whole area. See if there's anything, any stone stockpiles. Looks like only a few over there. So yeah, we don't have a lot of stone sitting around, so we really have to pick that pace up on that. Now, you guys, oops. You guys are producing stone, but very slowly. When the shift's full, get 20% bonus, cost a little cash, good. 50% increase when we have stone there. So we could actually go ahead and with our cash high, autosave and super speed mode, with our cash we're going to buy some stone. Sounds weird, but we're going to buy stone. It'll take a while to get there. We just converted another card into a wild card slot. Excellent. Thank you. Now, we could sell food again. It's early spring and we're at 2,400. Okay, we'll do it. Making the cash. Just keeping the end, because right now we're really overfilled in our spacing. Right? Everything's just stocked to the brim. We don't have a lot of space for things. Now, I think the charcoal thing, or the coal thing is doing good for the houses. It's great. We're a little short on the stone, though. We need that done. Do we prioritize the stone gatherers or let them gather off the ground? So far, they should be clearing a bunch of stone up there. Oh, they did it already? Okay. And we got all the stone out of there. Oh, my goodness. They're almost done down there, too. Okay. Stone's going to deliver here shortly, which means we can upgrade this guy. I'm gonna make you work that spot. Okay, so what could we do to improve the housing situation? Well, let's make them finish this immigration yard first, and we'll stop them from making the that building and that building, because that's where the stone's going to go. Each of these warehouses, unfortunately, takes 70 stone, and I forgot about that. So we've been cranking out the demand for stone and hurting our actual capacity to produce it. Research completed. That's 3 of them. We're almost at the next era. Mushroom log sterilization or potato seeds. I think we'll go with potato seeds. The next episode we'll definitely be able to get into some farming here. This whole area, if we hit BF, this whole area is farmland, right? That could produce a lot of good resources for us, including allowing for like some breweries and stuff to start happening. Looks like we've got the supplies for that. The clay pit is ready to go, but again, huge limitation is labor force. So there we go. Now we got the immigration office in. We're going to spend 13 stone to make that. Productivity increase. We're also going to go over here and spend a bunch of stone. This is the stuff that we purchased to increase the productivity there. And then we're going to add more people to that, and it'll force 5 people to work on that stone quarry. That should pump out a good deal of stone every season for us. We are depleting it 30% faster, but we're producing it quite fast. Let's see, what do they get each time? What's the pop-up here? 21 stone. Okay. Every time they run that cycle, they get 21 stone. That's pretty good. Wouldn't mind having a productivity tile in there as well. The coal is less vital for us right now, so let's swap that card over. Medical herbs are available now, and wheat seeds are now available. Lovely. So next episode, we will definitely be able to get some farming going. So we'll have to get to that shortly, though. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another episode. If you're liking this thing and you want to see some more Kingdoms Reborn on the series, you know what to do. Get in there, watch them all, comment on them all, hit the like button on them all. More drive to the, air quotes, algorithm, more drive to YouTube attention to this will mean that it's more likely that I will have to, that I'll be prioritizing it over other games. So the habit a lot of people seem to be getting into is saying this versus that one. If you want this game to be boosted, spend time on this game, listen to it, watch it. More watch time, more views, likes, and all that on this one. If you don't want to see something else, go into that other video and saying I would rather see Kingdoms Reborn will not improve the Kingdoms Reborn numbers. So that's the way this rolls. We did get our first warehouse in here because we've been blasting along on high speed. That's great. This warehouse will actually be storing a bunch of stone, which it is already. All of these guys can get moved out eventually. We will eventually not have stone in these because they'll all start to specialize a little bit. But for now, we'll let you go. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another look at Kingdoms Reborn. Building our little village here. It's lovely. It's got a little lagoon. I don't know, that looks like it'd be a little salty and a little swampy, but, we'll pretend like it's a beautiful lagoon like from the movies or something. A pretty one. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll be back tomorrow for some more Kingdoms Reborn Showcase. Thank you so much. We'll see you in game.